at C.J. Hicks Elementary School told police that their children were abused by the teacher inside of a special education classroom, no less. The Conyers Police Department went into C.J. Hicks Elementary to investigate after receiving the complaints back in November, and records from the school revealed 58-year-old Janice Foote used physical force to control two students as punishment for previous behavior. In one instance, Foote reportedly basically forced a child's head against a school desk, according to the report, and the investigation determined that police say a second 5-year-old student was also identified as being the victim of an assault by Foote as well. Investigators say that both students reportedly had bruising and scratch marks visible on the side and backs of their heads from the assault. Foote was arrested and booked into Rockdale County Jail Tuesday on 2 separate charges. Sean, back to you.
All right, thank you, Joy.